What is up, everybody? I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel, and I promised you a 4K Blu-ray collection. This is my entire collection of all my 4K Blu-rays. To preface, I've only been collecting for about maybe 4 months, and I kind of went overboard. If you've seen the thumbnail, I went, it was a bit of a doozy. I can't show all here because I want to be framed properly. But I got 4 big stacks. So I'm going to be talking about the 4Ks and the Steelbooks in my collection, because I didn't want to add Steelbooks because I have 4K standard Blu-ray and tins and all that stuff. So I just want to encapsulate 4K and Steelbooks within one video. So let's start off with the Steelbook. Would you call this a Steelbook? This is more like a tin. It is for the Pacific. I still have yet to watch this. I loved Band of Brothers, and it says Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg, and Gary Goldsman presents Pacific. They also did the Band of Brothers. When you open it up, it comes with a lot of great stuff. Comes in a gatefold, very nice artwork, and it comes with all these episodes of the Pacific. So look at this, look at this. So it comes with a bunch of cool stuff. I've yet to see this. I'm really excited to watch this, and yeah, I can't wait to get into this. Boom, the first one, the Pacific. This is kind of old. I don't know how old this is. Maybe 2010. You can get a voucher for CD-ROM. So that was the first one. Would you classify tins as Steelbooks, or it's just a tin, right? So that's the first one. Next, what is Star Trek? The first one, the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek, comes with a removable J card. Nothing too special in the front and the back. And yeah, so yeah, one of the first Steelbooks I've ever gotten. I got this for like $4, so it was a good deal. And yeah, it's an older Steelbook, but it still does the job. Next is Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. I have yet to see any of the sorry about the glare. I've yet to see any of the Mission Impossible movies. But hey, if I can get on Steelbook for like $4, who's the wiser? Next is the first Mission Impossible on Steelbook. Not the best Steelbook, but you know, if I get it for cheap, might as well, you know. Then is Harrison Ford Patriot Games. I've yet to watch this, but it was a really good looking Steelbook for $4. Can't really gripe with that. Now we're getting into the horror for Steelbooks, and that is the first one. This is one of my first brand new like actual worthy Steelbooks, and that is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I watched this during the month of October. It doesn't really have continuing artwork. I like the continuing artwork, but it's okay. No artwork in the front. But this was like $18 on Amazon, and I was like, I'll check out my local physical media store because I wanted to support them. They were selling this for $45, so that's a bit too hefty of a price for me. And after that is my favorite Steelbook in my entire collection, and that is Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Just look how beautiful this Steelbook looks. You know, what does it say in the back? We all go a little mad sometimes. That's very nice. There's a knife in the shower. You got blood going down the drain. No artwork in the front, but there's very nice disc art. And I was tempted to get the 4K, but this Blu-ray looks really good. It looks so good. So it's like, do I really want to spend that extra $20? So I just opted not to get it. The Blu-ray is good enough for you. Next is The Exorcist. This is the extended director's cut. I haven't seen the actual like standard theatrical cut in a long time, so I can't tell you what is changed with this, but it looks really good. And yeah, I wish the front artwork was a little bit better, but it's still cool. Then is The Mummy on Steelbook. Now remember, this is in part of those series of those like comic style Steelbooks. I know they made one for the Born Supremacy and something like that, but I'm not too sure. I got this for like $15 at my local physical media store at a secondhand. I think it was called The Beat Goes On or something. Comes with the DVD and Blu-ray. Yeah, Mummy Steelbook, deliciousness. Next is the first 4K in our list, and that is Frankenstein. This was like $25, so it was very cheap. But yeah, I need to get the Wolfman on 4K, but this looks really great. It's the 90th anniversary edition. I keep the J cards for most of my Steelbooks because they look really nice and they keep it all. What's messed up is that this says it comes with a digital code. It never came with the digital code. I found out live. I did an unboxing of it and it didn't come with one. Next is Dracula. Same theme. Came out with, there's 3 Steelbooks within this series. It was Dracula, Frankenstein, and the Wolfman. I'm tempted to get the Wolfman, but again, I didn't really like the Wolfman that much, I mean, compared to these other ones. But you know, $25, not too bad. But at that point, I'd basically be buying the entire series, right? But I mean, get individual 4K Steelbooks. That's pretty cool. Dracula on Steelbook. I like Dracula. It wasn't as good as I remembered it from when I was a kid from watching it, but it's still a great looking 4K. Next is The Wolf of Wall Street. I've yet to see this movie, but it was on 4K Steelbook and for like $28, so you can't go wrong. I really like the back of this. I like the orange money or the yellow money. I know a lot of people didn't like this Steelbook for some reason, but I thought it was pretty good. My J card ripped when opening it, so that kind of sucks. And the last Steelbook in my collection, I got this on sale on Boxing Day, and it is Super 8 on 4K, J.J. Abrams, Steven Spielberg. I remember watching this in class a long time ago for film class, and I really liked it, so I'm excited to see what it looks like on 4K. Now we're going to get into these hidden stacks of blue 4Ks. First off is 007. I categorize these movies as 007 because, I mean, that's what it shows, right? You look in the front, it says, I mean, you can't really see that, but it says 007, then Casino Royale. So number 1, Casino Royale, a great James Bond film, one of my favorite action films. When people say it's the best James Bond film, it's okay. It's definitely in my top 5. But I just didn't really care for the whole gambling and casino stuff. It really didn't add that much attention towards me because I didn't really grow up with that mentality of gambling and all that stuff. Like, I get it's a cool card game. It's just I really didn't care for poker. But yeah, still sealed. I got this during the Boxing Day sales on at Sunrise Records, like $20, I think. The next is my personal favorite James Bond film, and that is Skyfall. Great action movie, great espionage movie. It's so fun, it's great, and it's shot very beautifully, made by Sam Mendes. You can't go wrong. Then there's the latest one, and that is No Time to Die with a very nice slipcover. One of those like very shiny, very nice, reflective material, and one of my favorite 4Ks of the year from last year. The next is funny enough, a Sam Mendes film, and that is 1917. Great 4K, demo-worthy quality. If you haven't seen this, get it right now because it's a great war film, great story, great heart, and it's like visually such a good film. Next is 2001: A Space Odyssey, Stanley Kubrick classic. A bit longer. I watched this for the first time on 4K, so that was a cool thing. The cinematography is great. Visuals are great. It's just it gets a little long in the tooth. But when it gets serious, it gets very serious. Oh, my arms are getting sore. Next is Ad Astra. Got this on Black Friday for $9. I still have yet to watch it. Still in the plastic, actually. I haven't watched this movie in general, but it comes with a disc. It comes with a digital code, 4K, and a Blu-ray. I believe this is one of the Disney ones because it's a 20th Century Fox release. Next is Akira, the latest addition to my 4K collection. I've yet to watch this. Oh, geez, I'm showing like this, but it's actually here. I've yet to watch this. It looks great. I heard there's only added HDR after the fact, but I've yet to watch it, so I'm making my own opinion when I watch this. But yeah, my first animated movie on 4K because I know the story is very gripping and very serious. Next is Alien, one of the first 4Ks I ever bought. I got this at a Best Buy for like $19. I should have waited because it was on Black Friday for $9, but they didn't have the slipcover, so I'm glad I have the slipcover. Very nice, shiny, like multicolored. I know someone commented what this means, but I really don't know. Multicolored slipcover. Next is Alita Battle Angel. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, it's just the thing. But Alita Battle Angel on 4K. I still have yet to watch this. Everyone's saying it's a demo-worthy disc. When I popped it in, it doesn't look that sharp. It doesn't look that clean for it being a 4K. Maybe because it's weird. Because when I first popped it in, it said it was reading it as a 1080p disc. So then I, waited a couple days, repopped it back in, and then I said 4K. But it's just not sharp as a 4K. It doesn't feel that sharp. So maybe it's just I get a wonky disc. But I'm very sad because I heard a lot of people really recommend this, and I can't recommend it because I haven't seen its full potential. But Alita Battle Angel, Robert Rodriguez filmed it in his home. The entire thing is on green screen in his home. Next is Apollo 13. Ron Howard. Man, I remember watching this on TV. Man, this ginger can really make some great movies. Apollo 13 is a great film. I've yet to see the 4K of it, but I'm hoping it's really good. I know the movie collector talked about it, and he said it was really nice. Next is Avengers Infinity War. The main reason why I got it was because it was pretty cheap at Best Buy and with the slipcover, so I can't go wrong. I know a lot of people have gripes when it comes to MCU films on 4K because of the cropped aspect ratio and all that stuff, because this was filmed entirely in IMAX, like the IMAX aspect ratio, which you can see in Disney Plus, but we haven't gotten it on physical. Can we please get a reissue with full aspect ratio, because I need that 4K goodness. I don't want to have the compressed bullshit of a Disney Plus. Please, can we do this, please? Now we're getting into the B's. And starting off is Batman 1989 Classic. I've yet to watch this in 4K. It's still in the plastic. But I'll probably do an unboxing and review, maybe. I don't know. But as like my catalog series reviews. But it was pretty good. Pretty cheap price, $19 at my local Walmart with a pretty pristine slipcover. And can't go wrong. And I can't wait to see this in 4K because of all the dark scenes and very nice scenes. Let me know down below, who's your favorite Batman? My favorite Batman, probably Christian Bale, because I grew up with him. But a lot of people like Ben Affleck and all that stuff. But next is Batman Returns. I kind of want to get the entire anthology of Batman movie. Not anthology, but like the entire whole series of Batmans. But Batman Returns, this is my least watched Batman movie. I have to go back and watch it. I remember not liking it as much as liking the first Batman. But a lot of people actually say this is the best Batman movie, so I have to re-go or best Batman of the older generations, and I have to go back and watch this. But it has a very nice colorful foil over it. But yeah, Batman Returns, still in the plastic actually, so that has to be on my top priority. A Christmas movie. A lot of people saying it's a Christmas movie. I didn't watch it this Christmas, but yeah. Next is Blade Runner, one of my favorite catalog releases for 4K. It just looks so good. There's so much practical effects. It makes it look so good. Artistry, Ridley Scott at his best. Ridley Scott? Ridley Scott. Okay, I thought I was being like an asshole. Like, oh, you don't know who made this movie. But yeah, one of the best looking 4Ks when it comes to older releases. Highly, highly recommend. If you guys don't have that, do yourself a favor and get it on 4K. Next is Blade Runner 2049. I have still yet to watch this because this is a colossal length of a movie. I heard that Harrison Ford was supposed to be like a surprise when he comes in the movie, but like all the posters had him front and center, so kind of ruined the surprise. But yeah, Blade Runner 2049. Apparently, this is one of the best. This is like demo quality disc, but I've yet to watch it. I really need to go back and watch this movie. Not go back, but it came out when I was working at the movie theater. So next is Bumblebee. I did a whole hunting vlog to get this. I got this like very late in the game. But it was only like $12, so it can't go wrong. I have yet to watch this on my OLED. I watched it on my shitty 4K TV. So I remember thinking it was really overhyped. Everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is the best story-wise when it comes to Transformers films." I still prefer the first Transformers movie. The action scenes are great though, so I can't go wrong. And you got the girl from Hawkeye, and from True Grit, and from something else. I don't know, Euphoria. I think one of those TV shows. Now we're into C, and that is Carlito's Way. I have yet to watch this movie. I know it's a mom movie, gangster movie, in the plastic, but it's pretty cheap. I got it for pretty cheap, $18 and so 4K goodness. Carlito's Way, Al Pacino. Thought I'd give it a try. I know nothing about this film. I know Sean Penn is in it as well, but so I know what's his name, Michael Franzese did a review on it, so that's kind of the main reason why I picked this up in the first place. Another C, and that is Christine. I was kind of tempted on not. I was kind of like on the fence when it came to picking this 4K up, but it is John Carpenter. I really don't like the premise of it, but I have to watch it. I heard it's a classic, and it's on 4K, and it was one of the last. It was the last copy with the slipcover on it. So I thought, bite the bullet and pick it up on 4K. Next is the first 4K set I ever got, and that was the Dark Knight trilogy. I need to watch these entirety on 4K. The first movie I ever checked out on my OLED was the Dark Knight because of the whole IMAX scenes, and the black levels are absolutely beautiful. I might have to rewatch. I might have to watch these in 4K because I remember watching these on Blu-ray recently, and those are great looking Blu-rays. So I really gotta check these out on 4K. I know they're demo quality and they're 100% worth it. Next is Deadpool on 4K. I still have yet to watch this in 4K. Great action film, great comedy film, and Deadpool. Deadpool 2, not as good. Deadpool 2, not as good as the first Deadpool, but it's still a solid film. Still haven't watched this on 4K though. Deer Hunter, I've yet to watch this in 4K. I really love this movie. It won a bunch of Academy Awards. 5 Academy Awards. Meryl Streep, John Savage, John Cazale, Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken, and 4K goodness. A Shout Select title, so yeah. Next is Die Hard. I did a review on this. I was expecting this to be a lot better, but it is a sign of its times. Very grainy, but it's still a great action film, and it's the best this will look. But yeah, Die Hard, 4K. Next is Doctor Sleep, a really, really good sequel to one of the best thriller movies, horror movies, whatever you want to call it, of all time, and a worthy sequel. And it stars what's his name? It stars Ewan McGregor, who's Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Dune, the guy from Dune's mom. So yeah, great all-star cast, and I love that scene where they go to the hotel. Whew. Next is Doctor Strangelove. I'm trying to collect all of these Stanley Kubrick films on 4K. Yet to watch this. I heard it takes place in one scene, like in the war room, and I heard it's a nice little comedy. Not a comedy, but like a dark comedy. But George C. Scott, Peter Sellers, can't go wrong. I'm excited to check that out. Next is a new release, and that is, speaking of, Dune. I did a review on this. Check that out. It was a really good 4K, really great transfer, amazing demo worthy. I don't know about that. It's not compressed, but it was rendered so many times. It was rendered in 4.5K digitally, shot in 5K or something like that. Like shot really high quality, but then for some reason they decided to scan it on 35 millimeter, which is weird because it takes away the sharpness, and there's still a sharp 4K. It's just very weird. It's kind of grainy too, so it's kind of I don't know. When it comes to modern day 4Ks, it's not the greatest, but it's still a good 4K. Next is E.T. Extraterrestrial. I've still yet to watch this. I haven't seen this movie in almost like 15 years, not 15 years, but like in like over 10 years. So yeah, E.T. Extraterrestrial. I watched this in class. Drew Barrymore's first film, Steven Spielberg, 4K, and a really nice looking slipcover. Is it? I haven't yet to watch this on 4K too. It's still in the plastic. I was wondering if I should do like a huge like unboxing video of all my 4Ks. Next is Full Metal Jacket, Stanley Kubrick. I have yet to watch this movie as well. Still in the plastic, but I know it's gonna look amazing on 4K. Fury, a movie I've yet to watch in 4K, still in the plastic. But a lot of my 4Ks I've gotten so recently where I've amassed such a collection where it's like I don't have the time to watch all these, but I'm chipping away. I'm chipping away every single day, watching 2 movies, 1 movie here. But Fury, one of the better World War II movies. Great representation of brothers in arms and that relationship between veterans and like soldiers. So Fury. Next is Ghostbusters, one of my favorite 80s cheesy movies. Great actors, and the story is really nice. I've yet to watch the new movie. I need to see that new movie, see if it's good. But this looks pretty good in 4K. I need to get Ghostbusters 2 though. Next is Green Knight, my favorite 4K that came out last year. If you haven't checked my top 10 list, check that out because it's a great list. Anyways, Green Knight, story-wise, a little bit too artsy for the normal folk. It is an A24 film, but yeah, And it's a Canadian version because it doesn't have the. I like the American version better, where it's all red, but this is okay. I mean, now these are the bangers, and this is Halloween 1 on 4K, the Scream Factory edition, the best horror 4K, one of the best horror 4Ks. This is the best Halloween will look, and I highly recommend any Halloween fans who are like, oh, I already have the Lionsgate edition of Lionsgate. I have no idea, but I already have that version. You upgrade it. It's definitely a must-own upgrade because this is a scan of the original camera negatives. The other one was a scan of the digital intermediate or the intermediate, which is not going to be as sharp. But boom, and it comes with a shit ton of special features, and the commentary track is absolutely amazing. Then I got Halloween 2 on 4K, not as good as a 4K because it's mostly showing off the black levels, not much color when it comes to that, but a great sequel. Next is Halloween 3. I haven't seen Halloween 3 yet because I was mainly watching it for the Michael Myers stuff, but I got it because my brother said it's his favorite or his second favorite Halloween film, and I need to see it on 4K because I know it looked good. Next is Halloween 4. Decent sequel, not my favorite, but it's definitely better than what's yet to come, which is Halloween 5. I did not like this movie whatsoever. Because a lot of funny parts, and the mask looks god awful. But Donald Pleasance really steals the show when it comes to this. Then it is Halloween, the 2018 version. I really like this film. Rewatching this movie, cutting out all of the bullshit high school bullshit drama teenage shit. That makes it a lot more of an enjoyable film, and just the HDR and the 4K quality on this looks really good. Even though this is an upscale, it's like one of the better upscales I've seen so far. Next is Halloween Kills. It's a really sharp film. This is one of the better 4Ks, but it's just the HDR is nothing too special, and the movie itself is kind of abysmal. It's worth it to get it just to see the kills in 4K. Next is Hacksaw Ridge. I have yet to see this movie in general. It's still in the plastic on 4K. I know a lot of people really like this film. I know they got a Lionsgate really cool steelbook, but I got this on Black Friday for like $11. You can't go wrong with that. Next is Hickok. Got this at my local Shoppers Drug Mart for $9. I'm seeing in America they're selling it at Best Buy's for like $20, and here in Canada, I showed you at my local Cinema One, it was selling for $45. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man! What the hell? So I don't know, but it is a Western on 4K, so I had to pick it up for that cheap of a price. Next is Home Alone on 4K, a great looking 4K. HDR looks absolutely amazing. The color grading and everything looks great, and I can't recommend this for 4K enough. I got this for $9 with the slipcover, so you can't go wrong on Black Friday. So yeah. Now we're going into the J's, and the first one is Jaws. I believe this is one of the first 4Ks I ever bought. I got this at the flea market for like $18, and it came with a slipcover and everything, so can't go wrong. I need to watch this film. I heard it's pretty good on 4K. Same with this next movie, and that is Joker. I opened this to get the digital code, but I have yet to watch this on 4K. It's a really nice matte looking slipcover, and it looks great. But yeah, this is one of the last movies I saw in theaters ever since the pandemic started, and what a movie to end off on, eh? Next is John Wick. John Wick is a great action film, and I have yet to watch it on 4K, but I opened it for the digital code. Next is John Wick 2. Got this on Black Friday for $11. No, for $9, I think. Yeah, for $9. Still in plastic. Got this at Best Buy. I heard it just goes downhill from there, but I heard they're okay action films. Next is John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum. Haven't seen this yet. I don't know. I heard it's not good at all, but it's whatever. Next is King Kong, the Ultimate Edition on 4K. I heard this isn't that great of a 4K, but this movie holds a special place in my heart because this is one of the first movies I ever rented at a video store. So I had to get it on 4K. I heard the opening shots, when it's not CG, looks really good. But when it cuts to CG shots, it looks really dated. But this is what Peter Jackson right after he's finished Lord of the Rings. So I need to check this out on 4K. Maybe soon. Next is the last duel top 5 releases of last year. I did a whole review on it, so check that out. But a great 4K, Ridley Scott came back, because I know Ridley Scott's been doing a couple shitters recently, but you know, Call to Arms, great 4K, great movie. A bit disturbing, but I mean, it's whatever. Next is Logan. I recently got this for like $14, I think, and it's not on the plastic anymore. I took it out to get the digital code. But yeah, Logan on 4K. I've yet to watch. It's the only X-Men movie I've yet to see, and I heard it's the best, so I'm excited to, you know, delve into that. Next is Justice League on 4K, the last copy of Justice League I saw. I have yet to see them more, but it comes in a very nice slipcover. But it's just, when am I going to get the next chance to sit down for 4 hours to watch a movie? So yeah. And next is, we're going into M. And boom, The Martian. I have yet to see this. It's still in plastic on 4K. Hopefully it's a good looking transfer. I remember watching this in English class. So yeah, best comedy it won, I think. So that's very funny. Oh, all my 4Ks are falling over. I was trying to reset them back up into alphabetical order. I'm like, fuck it. Next is The Matrix. Was this worth spending almost $40 to get it with a slipcover? Probably not, because spend the extra $15 and get the entire trilogy. But at least I can say, hey, I have Matrix with the slipcover, because it was like $20 without the slipcover. But look how shitty this artwork is. It looks so bad. Why couldn't you just keep it? Like, I know the White Rabbit thing, follow the White Rabbit, whatever. But like, come on, dude, really? But at least I got it with a slipcover, and it's a okay quality. A bit dinged up, but can't go wrong with that. Got it with Sunrise Records. Next is Midway. A lot of people didn't like this movie. I really liked it, and like, a lot of people was like, "Oh, it's over exaggerated." But if you watch the History Buffs video on it, he made like a 2-part video on it. It's actually more accurate than you think. And I've yet to see the 4K transfer of it, so I don't know if it's good or not. Next is the Mummy trilogy. Comes with the first 3 mummies. I wish it would just replace the last Tomb of the Dragon with what's it called, with the other film with the Scorpion King, but it's whatever. I have yet to see these transfers. I know the Tomb of the Mummy, the Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. Heard that's okay. I have yet to watch it. I was kind of pissed off that they replaced the main the wife or whatever. But it's okay. It comes as gatefold. Got this for like $20 after trading in a bunch of my Blu-rays and 4Ks, or a bunch of my Blu-rays. So yeah, entire trilogy. I heard this is an okay transfer. Nothing too good, but it's whatever. At least I have it on 4K. Because that first Mummy movie is a great film. Next is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. I've yet to see this movie in general. I was working at the movie theaters when this came out. I was kind of on the bridge, like, oh, it's kind of weird, you know, like dealing with the whole Sharon Tate situation and all that stuff, and the way they treated Bruce Lee's legacy and stuff. But it comes with a digital code and a really cool. I really like this disc art. It's like these film sprockets, like the film like cases where they put like rolls of film in it. So that's pretty cool. Quentin Tarantino 4K. I've yet to see this, so hopefully it's good. Next is Overlord. A really good looking 4K. I've seen the first half of it. I kind of got cut off because I had to do something. But yeah, Overlord, J.J. Abrams, Nazi zombies, can't go wrong. Boom. Next is Parasite. I've yet to see this because I'm kind of iffy on watching a movie, like a 2-hour movie with subtitles on my OLED. I heard that will like burn in, but it's whatever. You know, if I'm watching it, you know, not quickly, but if I watch it once and enjoy it, yeah. I know there's a criterion of this, but you know, you can't go wrong with the 4K. And I still have yet to watch this. Got this for like $10 on Black Friday. Next is Prince of Darkness. A kind of a, you know, if you could skip it, I'd say skip it and get the Blu-ray, because this 4K isn't that great. The HDR was not, you know, oh my god, as expected. And I was kind of disappointed on this John Carpenter film. Definitely one of his lesser, you know, quality films, but still a fun time. Dragged on a bit for being in like an hour and 45 minutes. It felt like a long ass movie. Next is A Quiet Place. Got this for $9 at my local Sunrise Records. I've yet to watch this, but I heard it's a really great film. Quiet Place 2. I heard it's terrible. The Revenant, demo quality 4K, great looking 4K. I can't recommend this higher enough. The sharpness looks absolutely great, and yeah, nothing can beat this so far. I know a couple of them are out there, but this is the OG demo quality disc, and this is one of the original 4K. So imagine coming out with the bang with that comes with the Revenant, and it's a great film too. Next is Scarface, the Gold Edition. I need to watch this on 4K. I've yet to watch this entire movie because I got the ending spoiled for me. I know that he dies in the end. He'll say hello to my little friend. But yeah, Al Pacino. Die Hard. Next is Schindler's List. Amazing film. I need to see this on 4K. It's so depressing. It's like, when am I going to get the time to just sit down and go, oh yeah, wow, what a fucking disaster. But yeah, Schindler's List, Steven Spielberg. I heard this is like so messed up that he had to have his kids nearby. Like he had to shoot. When he shot, he had to like hug his kids because he was so depressed. Not depressed, but the great performances. Liam Neeson and Ralph Fiennes and all that stuff. They give great performances, and it's such a sad film. Like, jeez. That's why I've yet to watch it in 4K, because it's like, I know it's a masterpiece of a film. It emotionally drains you. Next is Shutter Island, Martin Scorsese classic thriller. I have yet to watch this, but I got the ending spoiled for me. But yeah, great film. Next is The Shining, my favorite horror movie of all time. Stanley Kubrick, goodness, 4K is amazing. Highly recommend this. This is one of the best 4Ks to own. Next is Sicario, another great looking 4K, great film. I think it's won a couple of awards, I don't know. But Benicio del Toro, Ebony Blunt, Josh Brolin, can't go wrong. Then Day of Soldado, Sicario 2, still in the plastic. Got this for $11. Originally, the price is if I remove the tag, this 4K was originally $27. So wow, wait for sales, kids. Wait for sales, because you will get the movie you want. You just gotta wait a bit. You'll get it for the price you want. Next is one of my recent pickups, and that is the Kino Lorber release of The Silence of the Lambs. I don't know why this took so long to get to Canada without specialty ordering or importing it. I waited a bit, and I finally checked out my local Cinema One, and it had it there. I've yet to see it on 4K, though. Next is Sonic the Hedgehog. Have not watched this. It comes with a comic book, so that's really cool. But it kind of spoils the movie, so I haven't seen it yet. But apparently Jim Carrey provides a really great performance in it. And yeah, I've yet to watch this 4K. Hopefully it looks good, because I hear a lot of good potential with the actual HDR. Next is Spartacus, a great 4K, a bit long in the tooth, but Stanley Kubrick, Kirk Douglas, that duo is like absolutely amazing. It's like Robert De Niro and Martin Scorsese. You got Stanley Kubrick and Kirk Douglas. Fresh off of Paths of Glory, and it's just it's a great film. A little bit, gets a little bit longer at the ending, but great movie, great story, and a great looking 4K. It looks absolutely amazing. Next is Spider-Man 1. I imported this from Amazon.uk. I have yet to see this. The quality of it, I heard it's a bit like over contrasted. But, I'll have to check for myself. I'm going to be rewatching all these movies, all the Spider-Man movies, when No Way Home comes out in 4K, because I've yet to see No Way Home yet. So, yeah, Spider-Man 1 4K. Next is Spider-Man 2 on 4K, same thing. You have to watch this, but my favorite Spider-Man film. Next is Spider-Man 3. A lot of heart. A lot of people, shit on this for no reason. Yeah, obviously the Venom subplot and him getting all weird and wonky, that's a bit fucked up, Bully Maguire. But the whole story with him, concluding the story with Hobgoblin and Sandman was a great developed character, one of the better villains in this entire story. So yeah, I'd say rewatch this film with a different set of glasses, with a different mindset, and you'll actually enjoy this movie a lot more. Next, I'm dropping the shits everywhere. Next is the 2-pack of Spider-Man No Way Home and Spider-Man Homecoming. Same thing. I haven't watched this on 4K. I haven't even seen Far From Home yet. So I haven't seen Far From Home and No Way Home, because I felt like the MCU finished at Endgame and there's nothing after that, but apparently, boom, I have the slipcover of it for some reason. I don't know, it came shipped with it. But, oh geez, everything's toppling over. Next is the original Star Wars trilogy. I have First New Hope. I have not watched these in 4K. This was the first 4K I ever bought, and I'm kind of sad to hear that it doesn't look that good, but I have to give it a shot for myself, because everyone has such high expectations when it comes to these movies. But yeah, 4K. Next is Empire Strikes Back. You know, a lot of people say this is their best, but I actually prefer A New Hope. So, Empire Strikes Back, 4K goodness. Then it is Return of the Jedi. A bit, not the best Star Wars film. It's still better than what we've gotten so far, but yeah. Star Wars Return of the Jedi. I like that intro. The first half of the movie is great. The whole Ewok thing, I did not like that part. But it's still a good movie. Next is 10 Commandments. I've only seen snippets of it because it is like almost a 4-hour movie. But it's a great looking 4K transfer. From being filmed in the 50s, it looks absolutely great. Next is Tenet. I bought this originally for a lot of money because I wanted the slipcover, but then I saw it at Walmart for cheaper. So then I returned it and then got it at Walmart. But yeah, Tenet. I've yet to watch this. I mainly got it because it's a Christopher Nolan movie on 4K. I heard it's a bit convoluted, but it's whatever. Next is They Live. I've yet to watch this, but you know, Roddy Piper. I love wrestling. I love John Carpenter, and I love action movies, so you can't go wrong with that. My brother recommended it to me, still in the plastic, so I can't wait to see this on 4K. Coming down to the tooth, we're at the T's. Next is The Thing, one of my favorite releases of the year. Great looking 4K, great movie. I recently watched this for the first time during Halloween. I'm probably going to watch this again kind of soon because we've been getting a lot of snowstorms to get me right in the cold atmosphere mood. So yeah, The Thing. Next is Venom. 4K, mainly got for the slipcover, got for like $11. So you can't go wrong with that. I still have yet to see it on 4K, but I actually heard the quality of the 4K is really good, or like surprisingly good, which is the opposite of what I can say for this, which is the Venom Let There Be Carnage. I did a whole review on that. Check that out. It's just muddy. It does not muddy, but it's just okay. I mean, for being a $30 4K, it's just okay. Not the best looking 4K, but definitely a decent 4K. I would say if you can find this on sale, pick it up. If you want to complete the thing, it's still a fun movie. Not a good movie, but it's still fun. But a 4K, yeah. The last movie in the collection of my 4Ks, a little late than never, is War of the Worlds. Steven Spielberg, right? Steven Spielberg, 4K goodness. I've yet to watch this. Again, a lot of these movies I've yet to watch. But on 4K, Steven Spielberg, revolutionary CGI techniques. So I can't wait to see that in 4K. I know Goku is in this movie. And I know the daughter is really annoying in it, but I mainly got this from my dad. My dad really likes this film. And that was my entire 4K collection. Thank you so much for sticking around this entire video. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what is your favorite 4K. But yeah, I think it's like 85 4K, so it's not the most 4Ks that every other YouTuber has been posting, but I just wanted to throw my ring in the, my hat in the ring, not my ring in the hat. I want to throw my hat in the ring and show you all my 4Ks, because, I really found love with physical media recently, and I just went overboard. So I got so many 4Ks here. So yeah. So thanks so much for watching the video, man. I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. If you have not seen my last collection video for my Blu-rays, click the link over there. And yeah, thanks so much for watching the video, man. I am Mason from the Mockbuster YouTube channel. Please have a good day, night, evening, afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe. God bless and cheers, guys. Up a stone.